Pichu's Lightning Loops are one of the most complex combos in Smash Ultimate. It requires extreme precision, as well as deep matchup knowledge on the characters that it works on. Believe it or not, this is 100% true if executed perfectly. Not only does Pichu get way more out of this than normal bread and butters, but they can also confirm it into a kill. If the conditions are right, it's broken. So today I'm going to be going over how to perform the loops, why they work, and how to practice them, so that you can absolutely shit on people. First, it is important to know how to actually perform the combo. From the gameplay, it may actually seem rather easy. However, it isn't. There are many ways to start the loops, but I'll cover those later. I find the easiest way to start them is with a grab, around 0 to 5%. Do a down throw into an immediate short hop up air. And then you're going to be doing a double jump back air. However, you can't just press double jump and back air at the same time. If you do, the combo won't work. You have to double jump, wait a split second, then back air. This basically gives you mere frames to perform this each loop, as you can't buffer the back air at all. On top of all that, this isn't even accounting for DI, which you have to follow anyway. Oh, but you aren't done yet. If you did the back air correctly, you then need to fast follow your back air at the precise timing. Pichu's back air consists of 6 different hits. You want to make sure that Pichu drags the opponent down to avoid the 6th hit, because that's the hit that launches your opponent away from you. Well, what about hits 1 through 5? Well, you use those to drag them back down to the ground to reset the loop. For the combo to be 100% true, you have to drag them down, with hit number 5 being the last hit. Any other hit besides hit 5 can literally just be jumped out of. You'll know you succeeded if, on your back air hit, your opponent is closer to the ground. If you drag them down and finish with the wrong hit, the opponent will be higher up. It's pretty obvious if you screw it up. I will put a comparison here. Next, do another short hop up air into another delayed back air to reset the loop over and over. You can finish the combo with a down air, back air, whatever you want, really. So to recap, down throw, up air, double jump, delayed back air, fast fall at the right timing, into another up air, repeat. You can also do an up tilt after the back air drag down. You'd really only do this to hit smaller characters that low profile a reverse up air, like Diddy or Olimar, as Pichu's short hop up air comes out frame 7, and Pichu's up tilt comes out frame 7. So they hit at the same time. You still here? Okay, let's continue. There is a very specific reason as to why we delay the back air after the double jump rather than buffering it. Delaying it not only lets the move animation end at the precise timing that we need it to, but it also makes it so it's possible for the opponent to actually fall out of the move at the exact point we need them to. Buffering it just leads to them getting hit by the finisher. Look, it sounds like some nerd shit, I know, but there is a rhythm to it that is possible to get consistent with, and even if you can only land 2 loops or so, you get way more damage than the normal low percent grab combos. The combo counter isn't good for much at all in this game, and the programmers should be fired who made it. And it's especially broken with Pichu's moves, but it can be used in one way. If you see a 4 on the combo meter after your back air drag down and you have no end lag, chances are you did it. Now just follow up with an up tilt or more loops immediately after the back air. The reason why you can use this to tell if the combo worked or not, it's because how Pichu's back air works, in the combo meter is that you'll do your up air, and then the first hit of back air will lead to the combo meter, reading 2. You comboed the first hit of back air into your out of your up air. But then for some strange reason, the combo meter resets on the second hit of the back air. And so basically, you're landing, the combo meter will read hits 2 through 5, and that's 4 hits. It's kind of confusing, but trust me when I say that if you drag them down correctly and you continue your loops and you see a 4, you did the combo right. However, if you see a 3 or any other number really, you likely dragged them down too early, and if Pichu lands the finisher, you either mistimed the back air or you waited too long to fast fall. This is where practice comes in, and I mentioned how it's also important to know matchups of different characters, so let's get into that now. This combo flat out doesn't work on fast fallers like Fox or Palutena, since they are just dragged down too fast to drop out of the 6th hit. It's literally impossible. I've tried for like 10 minutes. Heavies like Ganon or Bowser can be looped, but it is significantly harder, and they already get comboed to hell anyway. So you don't really need loops for them. Floatier characters like Peach and Jigglypuff can be looped as well. It's slightly harder, not because dragging them down is particularly harder, it's just that they're floatier and it's harder to get your follow-ups out of the loops, if that makes any sense. The optimal weight class is going to be your common mid-weight, normal fall speed character like Mario or Inkling. Lucky for all of us, that includes this hole. As far as I know, lightning loops work on most of top tier and a lot of high tier characters, so I would start learning the timings of different weight classes. You will notice how throughout the video I've been switching from different characters to practice different timings, but anyway, I mentioned other ways to set up the loops. You can start them out of up tilt at higher percent. You can do up tilt, double jump, immediate back air. You can delay, you have to delay very little. The timing of this is harder than out of up air, so it's going to require way more practice. There are actually a few ways you can confirm your loops into a kill. I don't know why the devs thought that was okay, but it's all about the opponent's DI. The opponent has a lot of control of where they go in this combo by how they choose to DI the up air. If they hold the control stick in towards the stage, it will be hard to finish them off with a spike, since they will basically stay in place. Horizontally at least. You can try to drift towards the ledge while doing the lightning loops, but this is incredibly difficult. You won't get it. Don't worry though. You can still go for an up tilt into a full hop thunder instead, if they choose to DI in. If they DI away from the stage, or not at all, you can easily, well, I say easily, go for the spike kill. Now, it's important to understand that if you want to use this combo in an actual match, that you're pretty fluent with Pichu. Don't bother rushing into this before you've learned how to actually play her. There's a lot more than just lightning loops to Pichu, and if you go into a match just trying to do this, not quite frame perfect combo, but pretty damn close, you're gonna get tossed on your nutsack. I promise. Anyway, so first I would advise just trying to get the grab version down. Do just one loop, and when you can do that fairly consistently, try to extend the combo once more, whether it be another loop, or just a back air or up air. Continue to add more and more loops until you can do a fair amount. I would advise doing some other bread and butter combos in between practicing loops, so that you can test if your muscle memory is, for lack of a better word, memorizing the combo. And here's the thing, man. This combo is hard. It's going to take a lot of practice. So even if you only get like 1 or 2 loops in an actual match, you still get like 30 to 50%, which is generally almost always better than a normal bread and butter anyway. One last thing, I would advise just resetting in practice if you don't get the right final back air drag down hit. Only keep continuing your loops if they are true so that you don't get the wrong practice, because that will lead you to messing them up in an actual match. However, yes, my friends, there is a caveat. Credit to Captain L's fantastic video on this, where he goes more in depth on Pichu back air. I'll leave it in the description if anyone wants to check it out. There is actually a rather difficult way to escape the loops entirely that involves SDI. If you don't know what SDI is, you probably wouldn't have gotten much in this video anyway. Look it up. It's possible to escape Pichu's short hop back air by timing SDI inputs in rhythm to each hit. This works because you can only input one SDI input per 4 frames. Pichu's bear has 4 frames of hit lag on each hit, making it perfect to apply one SDI input per bear hit. This can possibly apply to the lightning loops, especially against a floatier character who gets out of these things easier anyway. What you need to do is time SDI inputs and mash jump for a chance to escape. It's difficult, but it's plausible. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. If you want more in-depth guides on Pichu or another character, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and maybe sub, as it really helps and shows that people actually want to see more content and, care. So with that, I'm gonna get out of here. See ya.